haven't got much of a video for you today, but we did have the new bull arrive. I don't know what his name is actually. I will put it in the edit what his name is, but he's a young limb, 12 months old. But let's have a little look at him. I'm pretty sure he's all right. There's a little look at him. He's a young limb, he's only 12 months old and he arrived today. You can see he's quite small, but that's just his age showing through. He will grow into a big beast. He will be going on the young heifers because we don't want problems like we had this year with the heifers, so that's where he's going to go. He will go with the young heifers that are over at the other farm, and yeah, he's a bit of a looker, isn't he? He's got a nice looking face. Good shape to him, good butt on him, nice shoulders. He'll be, hopefully he's not like Norman, because Norman was a pain in the butt, but he's a nice looking bull. Where did we leave off last time? We've actually got a full pack of bulls here now, so we've got, I'll put his name in the description, in the edit somewhere. Lucas here, we've got Dazzler and Conrad at the end there. Wanted to get them in early so we could just make sure they're all right. If they just come and go straight to the field, we haven't got any clue of what their temperament's like, things like that. So we like to get them in early. That way, when we're bedding them up, we can see what they're like, what the temperament's like. And the old man gave him a welcome gift with some barley, so he'll like that. So the drills managed to. We were over at Drim's farm, and we were just getting onto the barley. They drilled into the night that night. And then the next day they managed to drill everything but one wet field over there, so it was about 350 acres in that dry spell. They managed to drill up, so we've got half beans, half barley over there. Yeah, just one field over there left, which is still damp. Everywhere else is still, we had some rain and it's been showers throughout, so things are still a little bit wet to get the drills going again. Young Andrew had a go on the drill. He did well. We've got to do some repairs on the markers again because the markers are utterly useless. I will show you that, hopefully Peter fixing that on the next video. I just wanted to show you the bull, and Marcus has been fixing the truck, and we'll go and look at that now, and this will just be a short video for once. We're in the workshop. These are the markers for the drill, and as you can see, they always fail on this joint here, and we think it's where it's actually going down the road and rattling about down the road, but I think Peter is actually going to try and do like a super fix on there because both arms are gone this time. I think it's on the other side of this arm, but yeah, it's becoming a pain. Every time we go drilling, you've got to mend the arm. Whoa, what's your logo?
What's your logo, man?
The last time I see you, we were having issues, weren't we? We were going to put some bottles on and do a leak-off test. That was right, wasn't it?
So basically, when we come to it the first time, we tried to put the leak-off bottles. We didn't have the leak-off bottles with us, so I went to work, come back the next day, but it wouldn't even start or run. Because one of the injectors was chuffing anyway, I had to have them out.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's just go and send them off, go and get them tested. So I got them sent off. Got them tested, they came back all right. Meanwhile, I've had a look on the internet, and basically there's a feed pipe from the fuel filter housing.
Yeah.
And that will go on to the pump. There's a tiny little banjo bolt down there, basically.
Oh yeah.
And it goes on the side of the high pressure pump, and in that banjo bolt, it's got a tiny little gauze filter.
Right.
Yeah, and in that gauze filter, it was like blocked. So I managed to just scoop it out.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before. You don't really get it on European vehicles, a little filter before it goes into the pump.
Right.
So it's just luck. It was on the internet and someone said about it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you wouldn't have a clue
No.
to find it. So.
Have you ever seen one?
No.
All the cars you've done, you've never seen one?
No, I think it's because, even though it's Ford, it's a Mazda engine.
Yeah.
And in Japan, like in Asian countries, the fuel quality is a lot poorer.
Right.
So they tend to put like higher speed, like filter changes have got to be more recent and stuff like that. So I think because of the poorer fuel, maybe that's why they put like a little inline filter in there.
Yeah.
To stop it.
Yeah.
I remember the old Transits and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they used to have like a little gauze filter before they went into the pump.
All right.
But just on new stuff, you don't see it at all.
So it was.
Took that off, whooped the filter out, put it back on, put all the injectors back in, resealed them, new pipes, everything.
So you sealed that one that was chuffing as well?
Yeah, that's all good. It doesn't stink anymore.
No.
Put that all back together. Yeah, it's all tickly blue.
And that's it. Cured it, and you've been driving around with it?
Yeah, I had a Raz yesterday. That was probably done 20 mile on it, and then I took it to work today, come back, and all good.
Oh, sweet.
So
Yes.
fingers crossed, it'll be all right.
Truck is back on the road.
The other
That's
thing,
what we're talking about.
yeah, the other thing we're trying to do now is sort that black smoke, and when you try and boot it,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, it sort of lags, puffs out a load of black
when
smoke.
you got like 1500 and below, and what I think it is, the EGR valve's sticking.
Right.
So like when your EGR's working, it's allowing exhaust gases to go into the inlet to lower the emissions. That's how it does it. It's like, yeah, I won't go into detail on it. Basically, it's just recycling exhaust gases into the inlet, and so when you floor it, it'll be just returning exhaust gases into the inlet.
Yeah.
If it was still open. So what they're designed to do, when you floor it, when it gets over say 2000 RPM, it doesn't need EGR anymore, so it closes it. But I think what's happening when it goes, it's telling this to shut down. I think it's sticking like that. When you're flooring it, it's just pumping exhaust gases round. Hence why you're getting black smoke.
That's why you get a big puff of black
smoke. So what
smoke.
I've done is if you disconnect the pipe off the back of the EGR, because it's only vacuum driven.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been driving it around. I drove it from work to here, and it's not played up. So basically, it's shut all the time. But what you might find after a period of time, because it's got a position sensor on it, it might come up with an error.
Throw up a light.
Might throw up a light
or something.
But if you want to have a play around with it tomorrow, just to confirm that would be the problem with it.
So are we leaving it off?
I can leave it on for now, but I'm just telling you, like, if you want to have a play with it, and then we can...
Well, leave it off and let's see what it does.
Yeah,
I know what it does when it's on, don't I?
Yeah. It gets worse when it's hot.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
when it's
it
cold,
does.
it's fine.
Yeah,
But when it's
I've
like
noticed
really
that.
hot, it just like...
Cold morning, it won't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's warm, a warm day or anything like that, it does it more frequent.
Yeah, I've got suspicion it's that, but like, just have a play with it and see what you think. It might just be a case of taking it off and cleaning it. I was going to take it off, but there's some tricky bolts underneath, and
that will cease.
yeah, they will probably see because it's hot, and we'll need new gaskets because there'll be like paper gaskets on there, more likely to tear at the age it is.
Okay, well leave it off for now then.
Yeah,
because we'll drive it about and we'll see.
And you know which one that is, yeah.
Yeah, and if you've got a computer, if it light comes on.
Yeah.
So sorted for now. That'll do.
Yeah.
And if that cures the smoking problem, then we'll clean that. And,
put that EGR valve off and just have a look, just see what it looks like. They usually gam up, and it just be spring loaded, like when you creates
it's just a butterfly flap, isn't it?
Nah, not on this one. It'd be a plunger.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The exhaust part comes round on the bottom, so it'll be an up and down plunger, and it'll just shut the exhaust off. And then when it wants EGR, obviously this vacuumer on this diaphragm and pulls the cylinder up.
Oh, sweet.
And allows exhaust gases, and then I think it's sticking, so when the vacuum lets off, it's just like slowly creeping down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Before we go, I told Marcus about the air system on this tractor, and because he is what it is, he wanted to have a look at it. So, where are you? So, tell me what we're looking at then.
So it's your air compressor. I wanted to know whether it was an electric compressor or it ran off the engine like a truck does, and it's got a tiny little babby air compressor, and it goes down to this alcohol system, which is like, I haven't seen these on a truck since like Bedfords and stuff like that, really old trucks. And it's you fill it with this type of alcohol, and it stops the like airlines freezing up, because that's a big thing with trucks. They used to freeze the airlines, then you couldn't build the air up and stuff like that, or the brakes were faulty, it'd like seize on and stuff. So used to have to fill it with this alcohol, and that apparently stopped it from freezing up. Yeah, smart.
And what's this switch on it for?
I'm guessing
the guy said it was for like a summer mode and a winter mode.
Yeah, I bet in the summer you probably don't need it.
No.
So in the winter you turn that on, and then that probably allow a certain amount of alcohol go through every time it blows off, builds up with air, I should think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I have ordered myself a special fitting that from this air tank. Basically I'm going to become Rescue 1, so we're going to mount something up here for a air hose. I've got a special fitting that's going to come off this thing here. I don't know if I can get that off. Can you get this thing? How do I get this off?
What's that?
This cap.
Oh, twist it, turn it. No, turn it, that's it, just unscrew off.
Oh, unscrew.
It's a rubber one, you can push it on, but just unscrew it, they come off. So
I've ordered a special fitting that goes onto here, and it's got a female adapter to PCL, I think it is. I think that's the one.
PCL Complin.
Yeah, and then I can just literally hook up a airline whenever I want, pump up tyres, we can go out to tyre, you know. Basically I will become Mr. Rescue Man. I have to go around rescuing all the team. And underneath, I'm told there is a little thing here, and
It drains the water out.
you're gonna, how often you're gonna do that? Every day, someone
They
said.
say like truck drivers should like do that every time they.
Yeah. So when
Realistic.
you're doing your checks in the morning, just pull your air. And what is it? Why is there fluid there?
Moisture.
Just moisture in the air?
Yeah, so basically when that compressor's going, it will get hot and it will create moisture in there. Like it draws in, if you have a look, it'll draw in air from the intake. So there's
Yes.
like always moisture in the air.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So you're drawing that air in, pumping it into there. That
And then
will,
it sits at the bottom.
yeah, that will not evaporate, but it will create condensation in there, and then you will get water in your air tanks.
So it's important to empty that.
Depends, they're only little air tanks, so you might have to do it quite often. So.
Yeah. But really cool. I have got a fitting that goes in the service brake at the back, but it leaks. So, and I don't really want it leaking all the time because the compressor will be running all the time. Does that compressor run all the time, Marcus?
Yeah, that'll be turning that wheel all the time.
Yeah.
There's like, it goes to a little air dryer at the back there.
Yeah.
So when it gets to its max pressure, which is around 8 to 10 bar, that'll blow off then. So it's not putting any strain on the compressor.
No.
Because otherwise you're still trying to build up past 10 bar.
Yeah.
You know, it'll just keep going and going and going, and probably end up knackering that. So.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, that's a closer look at the air system on the tractor. This is the only tractor we have with the air system, so yeah. Okay, right then, that's it. That's the end of today's video. It's going to be a bit of a short one, but something, you know, not too much going on. But yeah, it's cool having Marcus around. He knows a lot of stuff. He's worked on a lot of vehicles and knows a lot of ins and outs. And if he doesn't know it, he will figure it out or find a way, or he'll know someone that does know about it. So yeah, quite lucky to have him around, but that is going to do it for this one. Hopefully we've got something a bit more exciting for you on the next video. We've got some servicing coming up, we've got some rolls to fix. Peter's going to fix the markers, so hopefully I can get a bit of that for you. The cows are doing a little bit better. We've had a full week with no dead ones, so that's good. Make sure you're subscribed. If you want to support the channel in any way, you can go and get yourself a t-shirt or a hat, link in the description. And yeah, I can hear a cat. We will catch you on the next one. Thanks very much.